Hello, I am Jenny McKenna with McKenna Property Management, and today is Thursday, May 9th, and we are about to walk the property at 9341 Jumpin Juniper. Love that name. It's like a JJ, Jumpin Juniper. So the first thing we want to talk about is, I really do like the way that the exterior looks. I like how they just painted the outside. It honestly looks a lot better than some of the other houses that go up and down the street, because if you haven't painted recently, then you're going to look a little older. So the fact they've just done this is great. No expense that you'll have to endure for the next 10, maybe 12 years. I do want to say that the synthetic grass is definitely a DIY job. I like it. It looks good. I just don't know how long it's really going to last. Also, the neighbor, just being so neighborly, has allowed a lot of weeds to grow up through their rocks. Because they've allowed so many weeds, all of this has flown over here when the wind blows. What we're going to do is we're going to do a one-time cleanup with a landscaper. So we're going to get the front yard looking great. We're going to spray all this so we won't have to worry about it again for the next year. And then when we go in the back, you're going to see that we're going to need a one-time cleanup there as well, and some rock added. So there is going to be a landscaping cost initially so that we can get the kind of look that we want. But absolutely love the exterior, new paint. I like how the green goes into the red rocks next door. Like the oleanders. So there's definitely some benefits to what we're looking at as the front yard exists. There's doggies in the backyard.
No, he's thinking.
So as we said in here, this door just needs a paint job. Since we talked about how great the exterior paint is, we definitely want to make sure that we have this door keep to that same standard. We're also missing a light bulb in this coach light, so we want to make sure any missing light bulbs get taken care of. Like this entry, because I like this big grand landing here for the stairs. And then this offers a really nice, big, oversized living room and dining room. So this is a good floor plan. Ceramic tile is in great shape. I don't see any cracks. I don't see any grout issues. We'll just get a good detailed clean. Right off the bat, I want to let the buyer know we're going to need to do a full paint. I did the best I could to go through, and I kept saying, oh, we could just do heavy touch-up. It's not going to work. By the time the seller moves all of their stuff and takes the things off the walls, we're going to end up needing to do a full paint. So as we're walking through the property, it will be all soft tan. Baseboards will become fresh white. Door frames, doors, they'll all be white. It will make this house just pop, so it'll be really nice. So we'll come on into here, and we'll start with the family room and the kitchen. Kitchen has already done their modernization. They put in all the stainless steel appliances. They painted probably what was an older looking cabinet to all of this. They painted it white and done a pretty good job on it. So we should be able to live with these through at least 2, maybe 3, possibly even 4 tenants before we have to actually repaint them. Love the lighter granite counter, new sink, new faucet. We will get these blinds, which are the blinds I recommend. We will get them clean, so they'll look really good at the end. Recessed lighting is all in this kitchen, which updates it, makes it a little fresher. And then, of course, you've got this area here. I would not be surprised if this doesn't become a dining room for most of the tenants. So I like the fact that there is ceramic tile here, and I love the fact that there's a fireplace. So people will really like to entertain here through the kitchen, making this a sitting area for the dining room, and then this just becomes like one big grand family kitchen area. We will again be painting all this that soft tan, so we won't have any accent walls. We will not be putting any blinds on this French door out to the back. So here's my disclosure on the tinted windows. There are many tinted windows throughout this property. They're fine now, but I do not believe they are going to last the test of time. Tinted windows, from what I've been able to experience, gets too hot in our summers, and ultimately the tint will start peeling off of the window. So somewhere in the future, there's either going to be some window replacement, or there's going to be some razor blading that needs to happen to get some of the tint off. So right now it's fine, but in the future, don't be surprised if that's something that occurs. As you can see, the backyard needs a one-time cleanup. That center area is supposed to be grass. What I will ask the landscaper to do is get rid of it and just leave it regular dirt. That would be an ideal time in the future to make it synthetic grass, because it's already perfectly ready for you. The rest of it will just be weed cleanup, and we will have some rock installed so that it looks a little fresher, a little bit better. All right, so that's all that's happening in this area. We'll come over here and we'll go into the half bath. Really nothing that needs to be done in here. It will get a new paint job, but it's already painted the cabinets. We've got some nice countertops here. Faucet looks to be more modern, so that's good. New light fixture. This is a big, deep closet that goes underneath the stairwell. It is full of a lot of stuff right now, but this will be handy for a tenant. We will now go upstairs. As we're going upstairs, I'm just going to show you a couple areas. We are going to get things like this all patched and repaired. Things like this, the separation that's happening, which is normal from the tape that is on the drywall. Isn't that what that is, John? Corner bead right here. This is going to get cleaned up and look good. Again, like the blinds, this needs to become white. They painted it for the look that they've got going on through the house, but with the way we're going to be doing the painting, this should go back to white. So everything that you see dark brown will become white. Good news, I'm not asking for new carpets. We will be able to clean this carpet. It is a little worn in different areas, especially coming up the stairs, but this carpet is going to come back to life no problem. I don't see any big stains anywhere, so that is a nice fact that we don't have to be spending money on new carpet. We'll come over here into the master. This is a perfect example of this tint I was telling you about. So it's nice because this is where the sun does come in. Right now it'll keep the heat out. Tenants will like that. I just do not know how long the tint will actually last. Every room in this house has a ceiling fan, which is so cool. Again, ceramic tile up here. We've got the painted cabinets. Countertops look good. Mirror closet doors. Just needs a good janitorial, but all this is a singular enclosure. So really just a lot of cleanup in here. So we'll just do a lot of detailed cleaning. Should be pretty good. Over here we've got our guest bath. Ceramic tile flooring, which is great. Again, painted cabinets, good countertop, single enclosure, so a good scrub down. Now, they don't have the builder drain, so they do just have a rubber stopper. I'm fine with that. I don't think that we need to worry too much about that, so that should be good. This is just a nice linen closet, so that's going to be helpful. This room, we're going to take these drapes down. We're going to leave just the blinds. I love that wall, so we'll leave that. We will paint this so it becomes soft tan, and then we'll paint the door back to white. We don't really want a door that is kind of a grayish purple, so we want that to come white. And John will make sure that whatever hinges have been painted go back to white as well. In here, ceiling fan again, like I said, in every room. We'll take down that drapery. In this room, we'll do another paint so that everything is matching. And we'll also make sure all the batteries are in the smoke detectors so that we don't have any issues with a tenant moving in. New AC filter, John will make sure that that's in there. Here comes another room. All these rooms are pretty good size, so that's going to be very, very helpful when we go on the rental market. Having these many bedrooms that are decent sizes is going to be very, very helpful. And then we will come on into here. Washer dryer is not staying with the purchase, so these will be gone when the close of escrow happens. I am recommending that you allow John to purchase a washer and a dryer and install it. The reason we want him to install it is because he's going to put new hoses. He's going to make sure all that is tightened. He's going to make sure he doesn't ding anything as he goes up the stairwell. And then they will be here and they will be ready and operational, much better than trusting a tenant to install their own. So these will be gone and we'll get some new washer dryers in here. Another nice linen closet. Again, another good sized bedroom. Ceiling fan, high ceilings. And then a full wall wardrobe closet, which is really, really cool. So I really like this house. I think it's got a good floor plan. There's not a lot that needs to be done. John does need to fix the bifold door. That's always a pain in the butt, but he can do it. John can do it on Jumpin Juniper. There is a window right there that is fogged up. It's probably going to be mentioned in the inspection. I don't really care if it gets fixed. So if that's something that you want to forego as far as pushing the seller into fixing it, doesn't matter to me one iota. Nobody cares if they can see through that window. So at this point, you could save some money or have it use it as a negotiation tool at closing. Other than that, I don't really see anything else. So the big ticket items is going to be the full paint, washer, dryer, and fridge, because also the fridge is going to need to be replaced. We'll replace it with the like-for-like that's in there now. We'll do some carpet cleaning, some detailed janitorial, and then just like little ticky-tack stuff, and then of course the landscaping. Landscaping may not be done by John. We will be calling Southwest Landscaping. He can come out and he can do that one-time cleanup and then and install those rocks and get rid of that grass. But yeah, awesome property.